Alright, so good morning to all my grade 7 learners. So how are you today? And I know that this will be a productive day. So how are you again?
We're fine, sir.
Oh, that's very great. May I call Ivan for the prayer?
Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name, your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our sins as we forgive those who sins against us. Do not bring us to the test, and deliver us from evil. Amen.
Alright, so good morning once again, learners, my grade 7 learners. So today is gonna be a very nice day. So before we are going to start our lesson for today, by the way class, before we are going to be tackling about our lesson for today, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mr. Vicente Milon Kisay Jr., or you can call me as Teacher JR. We are going to first have our drill. I will be showing a picture that you are going to match. So, in this picture, you have to match from column A to column B. So, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
That's great! Let's start! So, let's see what you've got. What's the answer of number 1?
It's letter C, sir.
Very good! How about number 2?
Letter B, sir.
That's very impressive! How about number 3?
Letter A, sir.
Very good again! So, we got perfect score.
Ako,
That's
sir.
very
Me, sir.
good.
Me.
So now, I am going to ask you a question. What have you observed in our first drill today?
Sir, much column A has the cities of the Philippines, while column B are the corresponding city makers who lead the places.
That's very impressive. That's a very good observation. So, you already know the connection of each picture and from column A to column B. So now, I am going to show you a picture and I know that you are familiar with these memes. So what can you say about the picture?
The memes or the picture, sir, shows the woman who are linked to Gerald and her son. And then the meme shows also a shampoo endorsers, and that is Gerald is the dandruff.
Thank you so much, class, for your answers. Actually, that is just our opinion. But as we can see in the picture, it is just showing our relationship to a thing. The question is, what is your idea about relationship?
For me, sir, relationship is a connection between two people or object.
Now that you have an idea of what is a relationship and what is the relation to things or an object, so are you now ready to our next lesson?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Are you all excited?
Yes, sir.
I can hear you.
Yes, sir.
Very good. So, if that's the case, be attentive and listen to me very carefully as we all explore analogy. Again, before we start, don't forget our capital LBC, which is listen, behave, and cooperate. Remember that by doing the LBC, I know for sure that you will gain a knowledge about all the meaning and specific idea about analogy. Okay, Tigril, please read.
Okay, sir. First is analyze a relationship presented in analogies, complete and solve analogies correctly, and discuss the importance of good human relation.
Thank you so much for that, Tigril. Is our objective for today clear?
Yes, sir, JR.
To relevantly understand our lesson for today, here is our first activity.
Directions. So, select the correct word form from the box to complete the analogy. Write your answers in the space provided. So, I will just give you 3 minutes to complete the task. Okay, your timer starts now.
Okay, so time is up. Did you all get the correct answer? Let's check your word. First is find is to blank and begin is to start. What do you think is the answer?
Discover, sir.
Very good. Okay, let's jump to number 2. Serious is to funny and huge is to blank.
Tiny, sir.
That's very good. It's tiny. Huge is to tiny. Number 3. Shovel is to blank and as pencil is to write. What do you think is the answer?
Dig, sir, dig.
That is very impressive. Number 4. Well is to water and blank is to sand.
Sir, beach.
Beach, sir.
Very good.
5 is room is to house as chapter is to blank. What is the answer?
Na, sir, book.
Book, sir.
That is very impressive again. Congratulations.
Now let's jump to the last number. Bat is to blank and bear.
Is to din. So what do you think is the answer? Can I see another hand? Yes, Diu.
If, sir.
Thank you, Diu. That's very good.
That's very impressive. Who get a perfect score?
Ako, sir.
That's very nice. Congratulations. Alright, so do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Or do you understand our lesson for today?
Yes, sir.
Any clarification?
None,
Well,
sir, none.
If there's none, then let us all continue. Okay, if you don't have any other question, can you give me any other examples? Yes, Eman.
Pen is to write, as knife is to cut.
Very good. Pen is to write, as knife is to cut. That's very impressive.
Don't be afraid to have a mistake. It's okay. It's part of learning. Go ahead, Angelo. Have a try.
Fat is to slim, as fast is to slow.
Very good. So fat is to slim and fast is to slow because this is an analogy relationship which describe a antonyms. Very good. It has an opposite meaning. Good job, everyone. That is a very good example. So based in the discussion that we had, so you are now able to analyze the relationship of its analogy. So based on your own understanding, what is an analogy?
Analogy compares two pairs of words that are related in the same way.
Very good. That's a good point. Another one.
Analogy shows similarities or things in common between a pair of words.
Amazing. Now, what are the ways for us to show in which shows an analogy?
It is very important to know if the words has synonyms, antonyms, object or action, source or product, part or whole, and animal or habitat.
That's definitely amazing. So that is just mean that you are listening to our discussion for today. So right now, before we are going to be applying our knowledge about what we have discussed, let me ask you this question. So why do you think that we have to show a good relationship to a people or to the people that surrounds us? So again, what is the reason why we have to show our good relationship to the people that surrounds us?
It is important to show good human relation to the people around us, and good human relationships are important because it will provide a harmonious living and peace of mind. Thank you, sir.
Again, it is being read as harmonious. Okay, so that's very good, Miko.
That is right. We really need to have our interpersonal skills to people for us to have a good relationship to each other. This is for us to love and love well. We must show compassion and sincerity. because human good relation is more important than activities, sports, and any other. We must love our friends, our family, neighbors, in our daily living. Do you get my point, class?
Yes, sir.
That is very good. So now let us have our next activity. Who wants another activity?
Mister,
Dili
ako,
ako,
sir.
ako.
It's very impressive. So the direction for our next activity is to analyze the relationship of the analogies in each number. Then write the answers before the number. You have 3 minutes to answer. So your timer starts now. Okay, so time is up. So let us check your answers. So word is the sentence and letter is the word. What do you think is the answer?
Part and whole.
That's very good. It's part and whole. Okay, let's jump now to number 2. Number 2 is right is to check or under is to below. What do you think is the answer?
Synonym.
Precisely, it's a synonym. That's very impressive. How about number 3? Eyes is to see and nose is to smell. What do you think is the answer?
Object and action.
That's very good. Object and action. That's precisely very good. Next, number 4. New is to old as narrow is to wide. What do you think is the answer?
Antonyms.
That is very impressive. How about at number 5? Spider is to web and bird is to nest.
Animal and habitat.
That's very good again. How about leg is to chair and handle is to coffee.
Part and whole.
That's very impressive again. Next, number 7. Ant is to heal and bee is to hive.
Animal and habitat.
That's correct. Very good. How about number 8? Field is to corn and pond is to fish.
Source and product.
Very good. That's very impressive again. How about clock is to tick and bell is to ring?
Object and action.
That is correct. How about number 10? Small is to little and quiet is to silent.
Synonym.
That is very good. A round of applause. So who got the perfect score? That's very good. Don't worry about the other who doesn't have a perfect score because we still have our activity. You can do well later. Okay, so we will have our another activity. This is for us to evaluate our understanding more about analogy. So here is our activity. Okay, so the direction for this is to complete the analogies correctly. Then write your answer in a 1/2 sheet of paper and I will give you 5 minutes to answer these questions in the board. Okay? Your timer starts now. Okay, so time is up. So let us now check your work. Okay, so the number 1 is courageous is to rare and flat is to blank. What do you think is the answer? That is very good. It's a level. Number 2, narrow is to thin and wealthy is to blank. That is very impressive again. How about number 3? Credit is to debit and then as positive is to... Very good again. That's a negative. How about number 4? Graceful is to clumsy and gentle is to blank. Very good. That's a very good observation. I know that you really listen to our discussion today. How about the number 5? Boat is to float and an airplane is to... What do you think airplane can do? That's precisely correct. It's fly. Very good. How about number 6? Broom is to sweep and then shovel is to blank. That's very good again. Congratulations. How about number 7? 2 is to foot and then finger is to blank. What do you think fingers can do? Or what? Where can you find a finger? That's very good. It's in our hand. How about number 8? Sheep is to wool and then silkworm is to... What can we have in our silkworm? That's very good. It's silk. Okay, number 9. Kernel is to kern and then grain is to what? That's very good again. It's wheat. Okay, how about number 10, our last number? Chicken is to cook and then cattle is to what? That's very impressive. It's barn. That is very good. Give yourself a round of applause. Okay, who get a perfect score? Oh, I see you have you've gained a lot of knowledge about today's discussion. That is very impressive. I really know that I am an effective teacher because you all got a perfect score. Let us give ourselves a round of applause. That is very impressive. So, now that I know that you purely or really understand our discussion for today, so for your assignment, on a one half sheet of paper, write 10 analogies showing the different ways to show relationship of ideas. Pass this one in our next meeting, okay? Again, once again class, this is Teacher JR saying life is too short. Go ahead and enjoy. Thank you very much. Grade 7.